Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. In the golden haze of a September morning, the nation was jolted, not by breaking news of politics or war, but by a single, sharp statement from one of Britain's most beloved and outspoken television personalities. Cassandra Blake, co-host of Good Morning Britain, was no stranger to controversy. With a tongue as sharp as her designer stilettos and a wit honed by 2 decades in primetime television, she had earned a loyal army of fans and a battalion of critics. But nothing, not even her infamous on-air feud with a sitting MP, compared to what erupted after her latest segment. The show had started innocuously enough. Light banter about the weather, a segment on quirky autumn recipes, even a Fieldred interview with a rescue dog. Then came the royal piece, The Monarch's Legacy, a year with King Charles. As the glossy tribute video played, images of King Charles walking among schoolchildren, planting trees, and sharing tender moments with Queen Camilla filled the screen. The studio audience clapped warmly. Then, the camera cut back to Cassandra, arms folded, brow arched. "Lovely PR," she said, her voice dipped in sarcasm. "But let's not rewrite history. Charles may be king, but he was, quite frankly, an abysmal father." The studio fell silent. You can't gloss over decades of emotional neglect. Ask Harry. Ask William. Growing up in a palace doesn't protect you from cold corridors and colder parents. Co-host Martin nearly choked on his coffee. Cass. No, let's be honest for once. He spent more time talking to plants than hugging his sons. Twitter imploded before the segment ended. Within minutes, #CassandраCancelParty trended alongside #SheSaidWhat. Royalists called for her resignation. Memes flooded the internet, from King Charles wielding a flaming sword labeled fatherhood to Cassandra depicted as Joan of Arc facing the Royal Inquisition. The palace declined to comment, but a source close to the king told the tabloids he was deeply hurt by the remarks. The backlash was swift and brutal. Petitions called for her dismissal. Protesters gathered outside ITV studios waving "Long Live the King" signs. Sponsors paused advertising. The Daily Mail declared, "TV Queen declares war on the crown." But not everyone was outraged. Younger audiences took to TikTok in droves, dissecting Cassandra's words with passionate fervor. Clips of Prince Harry's past interviews about cycles of pain resurfaced. Mental health advocates applauded her candor. By the next day, Cassandra's Instagram post, a picture of a lioness with the caption, "Truth has a roar," had 3 million likes. ITV, caught in the crossfire, held emergency meetings. Rumors swirled. Would they suspend her? Issue a public apology? But Cassandra wasn't backing down. On Thursday's show, she addressed the controversy head-on. She said, "I love this country. I love its history, its humor, its stubborn pride, but we do ourselves no favors by worshiping silence and mistaking status for sainthood. I said what many have whispered for years. If that offends you, perhaps we should ask why honesty stings more than lies." The studio audience gave a stunned, then slow, standing ovation. By week's end, Cassandra Blake wasn't just a TV host. She was a national firestorm, a truth-teller to some, a traitor to others. Newspapers dubbed her the woman who shook the crown. And as Britain debated the line between respect and realism, one thing was clear: The monarchy, once untouchable, had entered a new era, and Cassandra, with nothing but her voice and conviction, had drawn first blood.